Hey, Joe, good morning. Actually, first let's talk about your point. If you're asking why Indiana is getting so much attention, there's several reasons. First, the opponents of this bill will say that then since there is no statewide non-discrimination law that protects sexual orientation here in Indiana, that this law is problematic, and that's what they will say. The second thing is that the same-sex marriage ban in Indianapolis was overturned last year, and some of the proponents that were trying to keep that ban in place were behind passing this law. So that is two reasons why Indiana is starting to getting all this attention. The supporters of this bill will say it's just national media focusing on this, and that we really shouldn't be doing that, to your point. Now, moving to last night, the fallout from this is growing. There were protesters outside the city council meeting. City council members passed a resolution supporting this law, and among those in attendance that were sounding off included former Olympic diver Greg Louganis. Take a listen.
I spent so much time here at national championships, Olympic trials, Pan American Games, and I've felt very embraced by Indianapolis. And so I don't think it's reflective of Indianapolis, but at the same time, to have such legislation is discriminatory and hateful.
It makes me embarrassed to be in Indiana, to be an adopted Hoosier. I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed. And I'm really angry. It's not just a pushback for the LGBT community. It's a concern for women. It's a concern for people of color, that this really creates the possibility of discrimination against anyone.
Now, as you have been pointing out, there was an op-ed in the Wall Street Journal published overnight from Governor Mike Pence. He stresses that this law is not discriminatory, that it does not mention sexual orientation at all, and as you mentioned, it mirrors that federal legislation signed by President Bill Clinton in 1993. Now, the House Speaker told me, the Republican House Speaker told me yesterday that lawmakers are trying to clarify the intent of this bill. They're working on the language over the next few days, and they hope to pass something, whether it be some sort of amendment, or they're not quite sure what form it will take, but they're hoping to clarify this law by the end of the week. Guys, back to you.
NBC's Gabe Gutierrez, thank you.